Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I am glad that you're here. Welcome to Divine Masculine's Growth and Development reading for this week. I am so glad that you're here, Divine Masculines, because for so many of y'all, y'all have been going through so much, past, present, or future on the timing, but you're here because you're looking for wisdom, you're looking for guidance, you're looking for knowledge. Well, you've come to the right place. I am glad that you're here. I love y'all so much. It takes a lot of courage to explore the divinity within you, to explore how you can improve your life in different ways. Taking initiative of your life in a more meaningful way. I think these are all new concepts to you, but they're here and you're exploring them. So congratulations, y'all. It's a huge deal. Give yourselves a pat on the back, because no doubt this journey has been rough. It's designed that way. So I have pre-shuffled off camera all my decks. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. Holy Spirit, what do you want my Divine Masculine Collective to know? Please and thank you. What are the most important messages? What does the Divine Masculine need to know for this week? One of these cards I was told to keep in the reverse, and there was only one other one that was in the reverse, and I was told to put it in the upright. But I can actually put it in the upright too. I would rather do that. At the bottom of the deck is helpful people. So there could be some helpful people in your life, Divine Masculine, or maybe you're searching for helpful people. And at the top of the deck is take action. You know what? I feel like this should be clarified, so I'm leaving this here. Helpful people and take action. So we have two different situations again. Potentially 3. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you to let go. Your intuition is telling you that this is unlikely to be what you want it to be. It's a loss. It's time to let go of this situation. Here's potentially another situation. Helpful people would take action. And here is another situation. Success and romance. This is where your success is. Reciprocation of romance, of love, of passion, of creativity. This is where your success is. Twin flame romance. Being connected at the heart and the mind. Because these two beings here, they're connected at the heart with this caduceus here and at the mind of love and light. These divine twin flame connections are rare, they're special, they're beautiful, they're unique, and there's nothing else like them. It can be your heaven on earth. And complete success. Just all a matter of choosing it. It's all about choices. What do you want? Listen to your intuition, let go, and unlikely. Yep. All right, so what's unlikely? It's unlikely that this person's going to change here because we've got the Tower in reverse. The Tower in reverse is someone who refuses change. They refuse to learn life experiences. In this deck, the life experience card says a significant life event, but it's in the reverse. They refuse to see this significant life event. Powerful revelation that leads to change. Well, they're resisting the change. They're refusing the change. They don't want the change because they refuse to spread their wings and fly. It's unlikely that this person is ever going to change. Your intuition is telling you that. Your psychic readings are telling you that. It's time to let go. The Tower in reverse is Scorpio energy. I'm being told to take the cards that were in upright because the cards that are in reverse are just negative. So clarifying, listen to your intuition is the Ace of Cups. Your intuition has been guiding you to a resurgence of a love or a relationship with someone that you love, someone that you've fallen in love with. The Ace of Cups is falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition, a new home. You're being guided to move. Your intuition is guiding you to your love. Your intuition is guiding you towards spiritual growth and how you can enhance your intuition. Upgrade your intuition. Let go is clarified by the dreamer, which is the Fool. Let go. Take that leap of faith. Follow your dreams. Your dreams lead you right here. Success and romance. You just got to be willing to open up to the romance. Unexpected opportunities are here for you, divine masculines. Let go and let God. You might not have confidence in yourselves, but do you have confidence in God? Let go. God has your back. Follow your dreams. It's what you want. There has been a need for balance and moderation for this whole situation. It was why it went on the way that that's why it went on for as long as it did. Temperance was needed here. Balance was needed. This is also the card of divine timing. This is divine timing. To take that leap of faith. To fall in love. It's safe. It was a need for you to learn balance and moderation. So you could cooperate and compromise. So waiting for the perfect timing. Well, the perfect timing is now. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius. Holy Spirit, take action. What does divine masculine need to know for take action? Take action. What does divine masculine need to take action on right now? Thank you. Yeah. It's completely releasing the Queen of Wands in the reverse. The karmic feminine. The very pissed off, angry karmic feminine, who refuses to stretch their wings and fly. Oh my God. Time to spread your wings. That's in the reverse. On this Queen of Fire, it says stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Well, that shit's in the reverse. So this karmic is refusing to fly away. They're holding on. So it's time for you to take action. You need to put them out. They're underestimating themselves. And you, for that matter. They refuse to assert their independence. Because they're not independent. They're codependent. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is codependent. And they lack creativity. They only know how to misuse their sacral chakra, their sexual energy. They have no creativity. This release is in the reverse too. It's the end of a phase or situation. You're resisting spiritual transformation by not taking action, releasing the karmic feminine, divine masculine. Because this release is in the reverse. This is Scorpio energy in the reverse. Action is not being taken in the full release of the karmic feminine. Spiritual transformation will be complete when the karmic feminine is completely released and you're completely moving on. So with it says in the upright, time to move on, with it and being in the reverse, you know it's time to move on. Perhaps you did. Perhaps that's why it's in the reverse. Helpful people. Please clarify helpful people. That's a lot. I'm not taking all that. Please clarify helpful people. Renewal and the moon. Oh. All right. I'm taking all these cards because you need to see this complete picture, okay? So the karmic feminine is coming disguising themselves as a helpful person. Oh, they're just trying to help. But the moon is in the upright. So they're full of fears. Okay? They can't release the fears that are holding them back. And we got the 9 of air here. So they're definitely in their fear. They're expecting the worst, having self-fulfilling prophecies and sleepless nights. They're definitely in a state of anxiety. They can't sleep at night. They're full of fear and anxiety. And they're acting completely on fear, disguising themselves as a helpful person. Okay? I don't know how many times I have to tell you this is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Also, with the helpful people, we have the moon with the star and the renewal. They're saying, oh, you know, they're want to make positive, optimistic, and long-term plans with you, and they want to plan all these happy times, and that's the right path to be on, and you're doing this all out of fear, and these karmic feminines are doing this out of fear, and they want to renew this situation. They want another chance. So they're responding out of fear, and they're doing their smooth talking, their love bombing. They're following their patterns and their routines that you're used to seeing in order to keep this situation unchanged. Okay? Because this person is lying to you. They're a con artist. They say one thing, and beneath what they're saying, it's complete lie. You cannot trust this person. They're disguising themselves as a helpful person, but really, they're just full of fear and anxiety. Fear and anxiety is not of God. They have something to be worried about. But it's really time for you to review and evaluate, Divine Masculine. For you to have a favorable assessment of all of the facts. Because this karmic is scared, and they're giving you all projection of illusions, and they're still doing their black magic, and they're doing their moon magic. And the full moon's in Aquarius today. So no doubt that they've either done moon magic, they're doing moon magic and continuing to do it, because they do it every day. They maintain this magic all the time. They don't let up on it. That's what they're dedicated to. But if you really want happy times, Divine Masculine, you need to make positive, optimistic, long-term plans to go on the right path for yourself after you've reviewed and evaluated everything and you have a favorable assessment of all the facts. And you know it's time to move in a new direction because you see this person for who they are. You need to stop ignoring the red flags and take action. Success is where the romance is. Complete happiness and abundance. But you have to let go of the old to get to the new. Please clarify success. Success for divine masculine. And notice we've got more major arcana on the board than anything else. So they're major life lessons here. Major. And this is karmically designed by the universe, by the divine. This is all like a positive shift of events happening here. Success. Queen of Cups with the Chariot. Success. Victory, success, and forward movement. That's where your heart is. Relationships develop to a new level. It will be successful with this person. If you were worried about talking to this person, if it was even going to be successful, oh, it's being clarified by success. This relationship will develop to a new level. You need to trust your intuition. You're in love with this person. This person's in love with you. This person takes care of themselves and others. They're very loving, kind, compassionate, patient, giving, caring. They could even be psychic, intuitive. And the success is, this is an important achievement. But you need to have self-discipline and willpower for this success, for this love. And there's public recognition and success and abundance with this person. I don't know what else to say about it. That's where, yeah. It's time to take a rest or to take a vacation, divine masculine. You're working too hard. And you've been thinking a lot about this Queen of Cups in the upright that you're truly in love with, that you're going right towards. You've been really meditating and thinking and very focused on this person. At the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups in the reverse, because you're in love with this person and you haven't opened your heart and your mind to this person at all. Because you didn't receive trustworthy and heartfelt advice. And you didn't trust your own intuition. You didn't trust your own desires. So you didn't reveal your emotions. You were emotionally unavailable. At the top of the deck is the Four of Cups in the reverse. You have not missed an opportunity. So it's really just been a case of you've been being unable or unwilling to make a decision. You were at a stalemate. And then you were pretending that there is no problem. But you really had a complex decision here. You were blinding yourself to it. Waiting and waiting and waiting. King of Pentacles reversed with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. There was no love here. There was no success, no stability here. But you kept giving to it. But this is a successful time. All these other cards are positive here, so we're turning these cards in the upright. Because you have changed your mind. And you want to open your heart and mind to the person that you love here. Falling in love or wedding proposals. The need to balance emotions. An invitation to a social event. So it could be a date. It's falling in love. A new emotional experience unfolding. Two people falling in love with each other. Clarifying romance. But Divine Masculine, you got to be the King of Pentacles. You got to invest in the energy of falling in love. And whenever you do, that will be the key to your success. When you invest in your emotions and your desires and romance, that will be an extremely successful time for you. So go ahead and confidently accept the opportunities you're offered. You got the Midas touch, dude. Male or female. You spent a long time thinking about this and making a decision. So it's time to put these in the reverse. Make that decision. Come out of the stagnation. The choice is taking this action, letting this person go. This Queen of Wands in the reverse. The karmic who cannot control their sexual energy, their sexual urges, their lusts, their desires, their passions. They can't control their anger because they lack confidence. Because they're afraid to be independent. But it doesn't matter what they're doing or not doing anymore. What are you doing now? You know this person isn't letting go. So you let go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We have 17 cards out here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them are major arcanas. This is huge and significant. So how long are you going to be thinking about your success? Until you take action towards your success. Romance will bring you all of the success of your dreams, Divine Masculine. I'm getting that some of y'all might not be comfortable with your romantic feelings and emotions, that they make you nervous, they make you uncomfortable. That's just your ego and your fear talking to keep you stuck where you are. Let go. Let go. Take that leap of faith and follow your dreams. You've been dreaming about it and thinking about it and focused on it long enough. This is your end all be all. This is your complete stability and unconditional love for the rest of your life, and teamwork. In the end, this is what is going to be easier for you, because this is not going to be oppressive. This is going to be freedom. Because two people will be working very hard together and very happily together in love, and it won't feel like work. It'll be fun. It'll be happy. It'll be freeing. All the worries and the stress are about to be completely left in the past as you learn to let go and follow your dreams. Because these unexpected opportunities are happening for you, not to you, Divine Masculine. Your dreams are over here. Where you're not. But this is not for you to be critical of yourselves, because you really needed to learn to be balanced, to have moderation. You need to learn cooperation and compromise. There's just some things you needed to learn and see. You needed to learn how to balance the energies within you, because you weren't dealing with them. You were ignoring and suppressing them. Your life was majorly out of balance. You were completely indulging at one point. But I see that things are different. You're in a different energy here. You're in a more balanced energy than ever before. Just do everything that you're afraid of. Listen to your intuition and follow your heart. Follow your feelings. Follow what your soul is calling you to do, what it has been calling you to do. You're absolutely in love with someone. And you've been hiding that. You've been avoiding this person because you have a hard time lying and hiding, so you avoid because your emotions are on your face. You just need to be honest with yourself and the person that you love that you've been ignoring and suppressing. This relationship can and will develop to a new level. But that just requires you to take action to release the karmic feminine here and take action to say what the things that you need to say, to express yourself, your emotions and your feelings about how you feel about your divine counterpart here. All the things you never said. Because you had trust issues. You didn't trust the situation. You thought it was too good to be true. But there was just really a need for balance and moderation. Balancing that fire and water energy. Y'all emperors were too much in your fire energy. and not enough in your water energy, in your emotions. You were too much in your passion, your drive, your sexual drive, your creativity, work, anything that involves force, spirituality, like exertion, drive, will, like that was all that you were, like that was the only energy that y'all were in. And it was out of balance because y'all were not in touch with your emotions, with your heart chakra. And all of this happened so you could learn to balance yourself, to wait for the perfect timing so you could let go and follow your dreams, so you could allow yourself to fall in love. And grow this love with this other person that is balanced, loving, caring, kind, giving, and very reciprocal and fair and just. No matter how much this person begs and pleads, it's really just time to move in a new direction, Divine Masculine. Whether this is your spouse, your mom, your grandma, your mother-in-law, or just a mother or a mother figure. Whoever this is to you. Your happy times are not with the person that you've created a life with, that has disguised themselves as a helpful person, but they weren't. All you were doing, all this was a relationship for you to just keep helping them without them giving anything back to you. The positive, optimistic, long-term plans is with this romance and success here, with your true love here. When you finally invest in it, is when your complete abundance begins. In happiness, in money, in love, in everything. The abundance just lifts in all of the areas of your life in positive ways. All right, so majors we have on the board are Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius. Those are the majors, but we have a Cancer again. But we also have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, divine feminine energy. And we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, divine masculine energy. Not specific on those signs, but it could be any of those because those are the elements. All right, so that went a little bit longer than I thought, and there's really no need to get out another deck. So let's just go ahead and get into the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle deck. Holy Spirit, what does the Divine Masculine need to focus on for healing for this week? Please and thank you. Ask your body for a message. Dear body, please help me hear your messages. Pay attention to how you're feeling. These karmics are triggering you. Pay attention to that. They're doing it on purpose. You've been ignoring your body's messages. Your body and your intuition has been screaming at you for some time, Divine Masculines, to honor and respect your body's needs. You've been ignoring your body. Dear body, please help me hear your messages. Archangel Raphael, please guide me in honoring and respecting my body's needs. You're not taking care of yourselves. Give us your cares. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to release any fears to you. Yes. If you feel afraid, pray. Be willing to release your fears. Ask for them to allow you. Say, please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. Say this out loud, Divine Masculine. I'll read it again. Keep saying it to yourself until you believe it within yourself. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so you can fully guide me in this situation. What else does Divine Masculine need to focus on for healing? There's something going on with your bodies. You're ignoring some kind of physical health symptoms. You're definitely been ignoring love. That's not helping you. That's not respecting your body's needs. Suppressing love. Divine intervention and recovery. Here you go. Divine intervention is here. Here's a full recovery, complete with success and romance for you, Divine Masculine. It's here for you if you want it. But it's all about choosing it. You cannot sustain the path that you're on, working hard for someone who is not appreciating you or reciprocating anything back to you, who is just being extremely demanding and being your worst fucking nightmare. Recovery. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health. Yeah, don't forget to be grateful for the road to recovery from start to finish. Because the road to recovery is not always gravy. It's not always peaches and cream. It's not always roses. Some of the most hardest days in your life is in the recovery road. But health is the key. So God is here. Divine intervention is occurring here for you, Divine Masculine. A complete opportunity for rest and recovery, romance and rejuvenation, and success is here. How bad do you want it? Got to align yourself with it. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for being with the Divine Masculine and helping with the Divine Masculine's karmic situation. I have faith in divine intervention, and I fully accept your guidance now. I know I have faith in divine intervention. I know I fully accept all guidance from the divine. And I believe that if I'm in that energy, that my twin will mirror that energy. So, for other divine masculines out there, it's time for you to have faith in divine intervention. Because your divine counterpart most likely has faith too. You truly do believe. So now you need to prove that you believe that and fully accept the divine's guidance and do everything that is being called for you to do that is actually for your highest good. Because it's unlikely that this person is ever going to change. As long as you're giving to this person. As long as you're having anything to do with this person. It's time to leave the stressful situation behind that you've been resisting to do. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself, including surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. Yeah, keep saying this affirmation. Only those good, loving, healthy relationships and positive situations will only be in your life. The more that you say this affirmation, the universe is going to align this to just happen. It's happening now. Stop the resistance. You have everything you need. So take courage and be willing to take good care of yourself. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards of self-care here. You are not taking care of yourself by caring for this karmic. Period. It's affecting your physical, mental, and emotional health. And it could have potentially branched into your financial health, your legal health, and all of that too. But it's definitely manifesting in your physical bodies. Your health is being affected. Your constitution is not as strong. Your constitution will continue to break down the longer you stay having any involvement with these karmics that are draining everything from y'all. You come around these karmics and you feel tired. You feel irritated. You feel drained. You feel sick. Whatever the negative thing that you're feeling whenever you're around this karmic. You need to honor and respect your body's needs by staying away from someone who makes you sick, who riles up your physical functions. You need to be willing to release any and all fears to God. ask for God to allow you to completely let go so that you can fully be guided in a situation. This is, I surrender. I want this. I give this all to you. Please help me. Guide me in this situation as I go forth and I take these actions that I'm called to take. You're being fully protected and guided. As long as you're following your intuition, as long as you're listening to your body, and you're not suppressing your body's needs. You're not suppressing your emotional needs. You're not expressing your physical needs. You're not suppressing your sexual needs anymore. You're not expressing your financial needs anymore. You need to stop suppressing all of these needs and just leave these stressful situations behind, Divine Masculines. Dear God, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself. It takes courage and willingness to take good care of ourselves. It truly does. But you have it. Stop limiting yourselves. You know you need to surround yourself with healthy relationships and positive situations. Your body, your mind, and your soul is craving for it. There is a recovery that is needed. You need to detox from people, places, behaviors, mindsets, addictions to substances, addictions to patterns of behavior, patterns of thinking. Divine intervention is happening for y'all, Divine Masculines. Be grateful. Thank the Most High for helping you. You're being helped and guided, and you're being protected. Just take the inspired actions you're being guided to take. It'll lead to your complete success and wish fulfillment. But you have to completely surrender and get comfortable with your romantic side and go all in. You will not be hurt. Not intentionally like this karmic and like many of the other karmics before them and many of the other people in your lives that have come before this karmic and that still remain, that are all on their way out. But you're just seeing everybody in a different way now. And you can't go back. Just fully accept the guidance. This is the guidance. Listen to your intuition. You're in love for a reason. Let go and let God. Take that leap of faith and follow your dreams. This is a situation you can trust. This relationship will develop to a new level. You need to trust your intuition. You need to care for yourself and others to be with this person. You haven't been caring for yourself. You've been caring too much for this person who only pretended to give a shit about you. And this is how they pay you back. With the lack of courage to make it on their own, to be completely and utterly codependent and toxic, going so far as to be sexually promiscuous and seductive to get whatever they want, and to use black magic because they can't control their emotions, their urges. They're a tyrant. They're vindictive. They're abusive. They're angry. They're pissed. And they're a nasty, evil harlot that needs to be released because they're only bringing you down, sucking your energy. The only thing that this person had to offer you was sex. And that wasn't really giving you sex. Because giving you sex wasn't giving you anything. Because giving you sex was taking your energy from you, depleting your energy, your life force energy. So the sex is not a gift. It was a robbery. These karmics have stolen your time, your life force energy through your sexual energy. They've stolen money. They've stolen your trust. They've stolen a lot of very, very, very valuable things. This is a high-level trust. Trust that has been majorly broken. Trust that cannot be mended. Because this person refuses to transform. They ignore significant life events. The towers keep coming. And they're still in their stubborn ways out there being their same old nasty self. And it's not just limited to the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's the Queen of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They're all four queens in the fucking reverse. This is your worst fucking nightmare. You see it. It's time to get past that faith. Really follow trust your instincts right now. Let go of the fear. The fear is holding you back. Whatever you're afraid of. It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you miserable. And it's keeping you unhappy. When are you going to decide that you're going to be happy and say, fuck you, fear. I'm going to do everything that I'm afraid of because I need to have this change. When are you going to decide that you're in so much pain? You just can't take it anymore. That you have to have change, even if it's drastic, even if it's painful, even if it's harsh. You just have to have the change. Because staying stuck with nothing happening is painful. You get to decide when the pain ends. Because you're letting go. And you're jumping into happiness and freedom. And that burden is going to immediately fall away as soon as these guided actions occur. So what are you worrying about and waiting for? Just get it done. Because once you get it done, you can be in the recovering energy. A divine love and light and healing. of reciprocity, dedication, loyalty, hard work, and commitment, and the safety of all the children involved. Everybody wins over here except the karmic. They're the only ones holding up the show. Remove the karmic from the situation, and you've got nothing but growth and health and recovery and abundance and happiness and love and money and success and public recognition and potentially fame. Because you working together with this person's going to be a big fucking deal. You're going to be helping a lot of fucking people. You're going to be in the public eye. People are going to be recognizing y'all for your excellence, for your work, for your service. And once y'all get it together, y'all will be doing this and it'll be fun. It won't even be like work. But there is responsibilities with the mission, but, you know, over here, it won't feel like work because it'll be fun. It'll be healing. It'll be inspiring. It'll be all of that. It'll be an increase on everything. And the kids will even be healing over here too. As long as the karmic feminine doesn't have access to them while they're acting very dangerous like this. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is very, very dangerous. Violent. Could even be physically violent. They're so desperate at this point they could even go that far. You don't know. You got to protect yourselves and your children. Once you're over here with your divine counterpart, there is a complete protection bubble for you, your divine counterpart, and all of the children involved. This protection provides not just protection from the karmic's black magic and bullshit like that, but it's the protection is also healing, regeneration, recovery. But how bad do you want it? You know you want happy times. You need to release the fears that are holding you back. There's another card that said, release the fears that are holding you back. Happy times are here. Over here. In another situation with another person, and you know who that is. You've been making positive, optimistic, long-term plans in your mind. This is the right path. You've reviewed and evaluated. You have a favorable assessment of the facts, Divine Masculine. You know it's time to move in a new direction. This old shit ain't working out for you. The new direction is the very life that you want. It's heaven on earth. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. They say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven a place on earth. We'll make heaven a place on earth. You just have to align yourself with that. It's not a fantasy. It's not a fairy tale. It's for real. It is for real. The reason why this situation is so stressful is because it is not meant for you. It's too much. It's hurting you. It's hurting them. It's time to let go. You've been longing to be happy. You've been longing to be loved and appreciated. You've been longing for someone that you could trust to put in the same efforts that you put in for your person. When you're in this energy, you're in your divine energy, your divine masculine energy, your emperor energy. So now you just have to align yourself with your internal vision, with your belief system, with what you know, with your experiences, with what you've learned. Reconcile all of that together. That's the favorable assessment of all the facts. When you know that you've done all that you can do and nothing is working and everything is getting worse, it's time to go. You've been dreaming about love and happiness for long enough. You need healing. Let go. Allow yourself to be loved, to be healed, and allow yourself to reciprocate that freely with romantic love with your divine counterpart. Between the two of y'all and between all of y'all and all of the children too. It's like a big blanket of love. I mean, I can't believe I'm talking like Michael Jackson. But that's what I'm envisioning of. Like a big like a big spiritual blanket of love. And it covers a divine couple and the emperor's children and the empress's children combined. Blending families. Because the unconditional love is there, things will work out and heal as you recover alongside your children, alongside the divine feminine's children. Everybody's recovering together at different levels and speeds and intensities. But one thing's for certain, that everybody in this situation, in the divine protected situation, will recover. So, are you going to pull your children, yourself and your children into this divine protection? Because emperors, you got more than just yourselves to think about. If you're a father, you have your children to think about. Your children's emotional, physical, spiritual, mental, whatever needs are not getting met with the karmic feminine. The children are all unhappy and miserable because of how they've been treated. Having a mother that doesn't love them or care about them because they're so overly emotional and overly focused on their own emotions, and they're so selfish and so codependent and so immature and so childish and so overly controlling. They're just evil. Meanness is in their hearts. I don't care what they show on the surface. Meanness and darkness lurks in their hearts, and their actions prove it. Doing black magic and fucking who knows who, and acting like a tyrant and being abusive and vindictive. When a person shows you who they are, you fucking believe them. Actions speak louder than words. If their actions are not aligning with their sweet, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't realize," or whatever, it's just ridiculous, and it's false, and it's phony, and it's fake as fuck. There is no love or compassion at all within this person. There's zero love or compassion within this person. All they can feel is their own pain and loss and suffering. It doesn't matter what it means to anybody else. This karmic, they're all wrapped up in their own pain. And they're acting out. No one else's feelings matter. How long are you going to go knowing that you don't matter to the person that you've been spending so much of your time and your life with, giving your everything to? How long are you going to continue to be a doormat for someone who's just using you for money? How long are you going to continue to ignore yourself, the love you feel? How long are you going to continue to ignore your physical health? Ignore the inner cries of your desires that you're ignoring and not vocalizing because you're putting your happiness aside for someone else who doesn't give a fuck about you. They're fucking every Tom, Dick, and Harry behind your back. And they're doing spell work to keep you having sex with them, to keep you chained and stuck and bound to them so they can keep you enslaved, to keep you handing over that money. The karmic is your warden. And as long as you're silent, that is your spiritual jail. Your key to your freedom is putting the karmic in their place and making these actions happen. You leave or you make them leave. The karmic's threatening to do something to themselves. You just call the safety line. Call 911. Oh, my wife is threatening to kill herself here. We're going through a divorce and she doesn't want to accept it. And I'm afraid for her safety because we have these children here too. Don't be afraid to make that phone call. That just helps you. That's the act. That's an action that you can very easily take, and this karmic can actually be removed by authorities and put into a psychiatric institution, which is the best place for them. They are so fucking angry and unstable. They are not safe. They are a danger to themselves and everyone around them. And when their actions start proving that, you need to call the fucking police And you need to be reporting that this person is dangerous and unstable and you're fearing for your safety and the safety of your children. That is Emperor energy all the way. I'm sorry, I'm just very passionate about keeping children safe from dangerous and narcissistic and controlling parents. I was with my son and his girlfriend and his best friend and some of his other friends at one of his other friends' son's birthday party, and I spent some time with my son, his best friend, and his girlfriend afterward. And I got to hear their stories of pain, of how they were raised. And I didn't raise my son a whole lot better. He was raised in a similar fashion, except the only difference was their parents didn't have any guilt, shame, or remorse for putting them through the things that they were put through. But Sid, that's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say is this is an emotional situation for me because I still feel responsible for putting my son in the impossible situation of giving him no choice but to basically raise his siblings because I didn't know what else to do. I was trying to raise 4 kids. My partner that I had children with was worthless. And the only person that I could trust to get anything done was my son. I was helpless and I didn't know what to do. I knew that the answer was to get rid of the dude. But it just took a long time. And I created a lot of damage on my son in the meantime. I wish I could take it back. But I can't take it back. It's a mistake that I fully own up to. I completely regret it. I've learned a lot from it. My son's learned a lot from it. My son and I have actually had resolution between us. Everything is cool between us. But with his girlfriend and his best friend, things are not cool and resolved between them and their parents. Things are not resolved at all. And it's still ongoing and continuing, the not treating the children right, even as adults. And I'm sitting here listening to these stories of these children. And they're adults now. And they weren't protected. And so many millions of children are damaged by their parents every day. Through their actions and their inactions. And it truly affects each and every person on a significant and fundamental and deep level. And it really does determine how you behave in your future relationships in the future. It's heartbreaking. to hear these stories of these adult children that have lived through such trauma, and now they're trying to figure out how to navigate the world in their early 20s with all that trauma, trying to figure themselves out and how to get through life and everything. And for many of y'all, emperors, your children are young. You can help them now while they're young, because damage can be repaired when they're young. It's harder to repair it the older that they get. There is still hope for recovery for these children, as long as they have divine intervention while they're children. Because when they're adults, it's going to be that much harder for them to come out of their set ways because of fear and comfort and patterns and control and etc., etc. So, don't regret not taking the actions that you're being called to take. By not taking the steps that you're being guided to take. So don't do that to yourselves, Divine Masculine. Stop resisting the inevitable. Once these things are done, there will be peace and recovery and health and wellness and abundance and love and happiness. It's going to take work. It's not a happily ever after situation, but the more people are working together consistently, that energy builds, that energy grows. Okay. So, right hand, Divine Masculine, left hand, Divine Feminine. Both of them working, giving, reciprocating together, putting their money, their energy, their happiness, their time, their resources and commitments and everything together, working together, working together, working together. That creates growth and energy. And y'all are in the same, it creates more of that energy. It just creates more and more and more. It just creates growth and abundance. But only with that consistent work. See, this is what you're used to. High-fiving or low-fiving. But except that's cash, that's tangible things, that's emotional comfort, that's sex, that's low vibrational behavior, that's enabling an addict. They have nothing to give back. And the most that they're able to do is this. They're not able to do all of this. So nothing grows, because this is like the drain that it's like a drain. All of your energy and your resources is being funneled into this deep, dark drain, and it's just like a toilet. You're flushing all of your energy with this person. Your energy, your resources, your time, and everything. It's all valuable. And it's all a complete waste. And it's a complete drain on your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, and legal health. When are you going to make the decisions to get healthy, to be free, to feel better, to be happy, to be loved, to be appreciated? You want growth? Or do you want drain? And getting your ass smacked and your heart broken along the way, the more you keep slapping that hand with whatever they're demanding, and you're not getting anything back. This is give back. This is growth. This is I water you, you water me. I do this, you do that. And this is two people who are happy to do these things. This is not a sacrifice. They'll be like, I can't wait to do this for you. I can't wait to do this for you. And it's all like good, loving, caring, silly, adventurous, like fun, loving, awesome shit. So it's about you making that choice. What are you going to do? So that's what I have for y'all for today, for this week. Thank y'all for supporting my work and my channel and all the ways that y'all do. I pray for everyone's happiness, freedom, and highest good. Of all. In the name of Yahweh, Yeshua, and the Holy Spirit, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I am so grateful for the safety of these awesome divine masculines and the safety of these amazing, precious children. Have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to y'all soon.